What's going on, YouTube? So today and this video I want to welcome you back to another video. I hope you please like, subscribe, comment, turn on the bell notification, stay tuned for more. Today we are upgrading the SS Prototype 2007 Bass Raider 8E, which means 8 feet, and it's electrical. So we need to get some wood for the floor, starting to bow. We need to do some of the wiring for the trolling motor and to put in the fish finder, as well as make sure that it is stable enough for a small gas motor on the back of it, and then put holes and get a stand for a seat for both of my kids so they could sit when we're riding and fishing together. I might even look into like seat belts, keep them strapped in. I don't know, we'll see, but stay tuned. I will see you at the home of Depots. Alright guys, I didn't tell you everything we got, or I didn't show you everything we got. So we got 4 pieces of short plywood, one super cheap, and then one is a little more expensive. We bought some turf, which is gonna be the top layer of the boat. We also got some electrical tape. I needed some of that to finish some of the wiring. We got some stain that is apparently waterproof. For the seat, rivets for the side of the boat when I take it apart, staples for that, and the turf. And then of course we got caulking marine level for the outside sealant of the boat, and then Loctite window door and sliding. I'm gonna kind of use that like boat glue, as well as to keep the boat together. So we got one more stop to make before we can start working on this boat, and that is to Academy. I need a marine extender for the seat, and then a switch for the battery. All right, now it's time to start pulling this out. So what we need to do is take out these staples, all the rivets, take this off and separate the top from the bottom, so we can put those pieces of wood under to help support it. Let's get started. Let's get started. Alright, so we gotta pull this off of this and then take all of these staples out. It's gonna be a while. Alright, so now that we got the stripping off and the rivets out, now I need to go by, peel all this off and start trying to get all of these staples out. Clean it up. I'm expecting there to be more of this glue slash caulking on the inside, so it's probably going to take a pry bar to get underneath there, pull it up. Alright guys, so we got all the caulking slash RTV out of the side of the boat and the siding itself from inside. Now we get to pull this big Sally apart. Not as bad or disgusting in here as I thought it'd be. So ultimately, we have to measure from here to there, from here to there, and then from here to here. And we're gonna put a piece of plywood down, sand it, cure it, paint it, bolt it down so the bottom inside has stability. And then we are going to do the same thing on top, except we're gonna put turf over the top. It's also a little bit of a nicer piece of wood. So that's all for today. We're gonna get back at this tomorrow because I need to clean this up. See you tomorrow. We got it all cleaned up. The top and the bottom, all the gunk is off. Now we can start doing measurements. I pulled the cable already out for the wires. This is a positive, negative wire. It goes all the way to the back on the inside, which is supposed to be able to hook up to a trolling motor. But you have to get these certain type plug-in for that. I don't have that, so that's where this wire comes in handy. We got the negative and positive to go in right here. Alright, which leads to this over here. Whatever. This wire leads to this. This side, positive negative, is going to go in here, and it's going to attach to the switch we got, battery switch. Bada bing, bada boom. Come on. So it's off, one battery, both batteries, two battery, off again. So we'll have this attached to this in the back, as well as this wire, which is our sonar, which is going to be attached to the trolling motor. But this is going to jam up, mount right about here on the outside to my fish finder. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm done for the day. For real this time. I'm gonna take a shower, go get ready for work, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Love. I'm okay, baby. Thank you. I'm listening.
A pack of 3 back scratchers.
A 3-pack?
Yeah, it was like $4.
Oh, you're so cute. We're gonna go ahead and mess with this. First, we're gonna have to cut this Open. Alright, YouTubers, we're gonna have to work on electrical and finish it today. I need to start cutting wood or I will be behind. So, I have to drill the holes. For the bracket, what we're going to do is we're going to put this through it and then tighten those down so it'll fit like this inside this wall. Here we go. We're not even plugged in. That wasn't supposed to happen. Looks like I hit the button. Oh yeah, dude. Perfect. Now we just have to flip the boat over, put the nuts on, and then we can drill a hole and use this as the ground port. And we'll throw a grommet on there between the wall and the bolt. Alright, so now I got the bolts in. Now we need to drill. I think I'm going to put the ground right here. So the ground will go here. And then on the other side, come out like right here. And you can attach all the other grounds to there. While putting all the power in there. I think it'll work. Start measuring and cutting the wood for here and inside there, because in reality wood's going to be on both sides of this, inside and out, to give it a much stable. I don't know if y'all have noticed in previous videos the center was sagging. I want to keep that from happening, especially if I got both kids. I want a stable, solid boat. So I'm about to put this thing through a whole bunch of crap. So essentially this is gonna be on the other side with the ground facing in. I can attach all my grounds there. And I'm gonna use a regular nut to secure it to the boat after the grommet, and then a wing nut to secure all the grounds to that bolt. I think that'll work. Alright, so now we get to measure how long and wide this thing is going to be. So width, do 21 and a quarter. For the length, we're not gonna cover up. Now for the length, we're not gonna cover up the battery box. So 64 inches. Say 64 and a fourth. These definitely are not long enough, but they're more than wide enough. Actually, these bottom pieces, I'll have to cut these. Cut the top pieces because the bottom pieces are going underneath, and they should have to be soaked in wood sealer, and I'm going to use another paint. Outdoor paint sealer for that. Actually, I might have to cut those. Cut off exactly a foot. So this one in length doesn't have to be cut. So it's already at 47 3/8 of an inch. But I say 21 and a quarter. Sorry guys, I had to get a marker. 21 and a quarter. 21. My dad always said, measure twice, cut once. What did I say this was? 47 3/4. Alright, so do some mass in their head. 64 and a quarter minus 47 3/4. So I'm missing a half. Like 17 inches, I think. Something like that. Probably going through these GoPro batteries because it gets so dang hot. Shut up! Alright guys, just because I'm... Just because I'm not sure. Minus 47.75. 16 and a half. Oh, it's close. It's 17 and a half. Plus 47.75. Yep, it's equals. Math is mathin'. So 16 and a half. I need this. Boom, 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 boom. Heck yeah, dude. This, I need to cut a foot off. We're gonna go 14 inches to give me some play. So 14. 2 extra inches. Now mind you, a lot of that's not going to be bolted, so it doesn't matter. Alright guys, now we're gonna cut the wood. Boom, 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 boom. And then we're gonna stain it. Alright guys, let's get painting.
Break the seal of justice.
Oh, there it goes. Good. Ooh. Alright guys, so the wood is almost dry. What I can do now is take this piece and that piece and at least put it here. Get it lined up. We're going to use some silicone to kind of put it in place so it stays when I flip it over and do the good side, the good plywood. Alright, so for this one, we're going to use the window and door sliding stuff just to kind of glue it in place. Cut off a good margin. Man, the lighting sucks. Oh. I messed up and didn't cut this long enough, so now we have a piece of treated wood. That doesn't matter. So now I get to paint this while putting weight on that. Yes! Alright, so we let it sit overnight. Get back at it tomorrow. Alright guys, so while editing this, I noticed that I'm already at 30 minutes. So we're going to cut this and say this is part 1 to the Bass Raider upgrade / SS prototype. And I hope you guys like, subscribe, comment, share, and I'll see you on the part 2.
You've got mail. You've got mail.